I'm pretty excited. I just got off our I just got off our coaches retreat. It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and I'm very excited about our subject today. I am super grateful for our community and our business partners. We have Paulo here. He's going to help with our discussion. Yeah, so our subject today is how we have been the number one online business in the whole entire world right now since 6 years, and we are just growing at an exponential rate. And how millionaires are created on a regular basis. It's not a big deal for someone to start earning a 6 and 7 figure income in this online business. And yeah, so Paula, why don't you introduce yourself for us and go
Yeah.
over the subject?
Hi, everyone. I'm Paulo Perleas. So I'm based in Vancouver, grew up in Calgary, Filipino background. And my career was in nursing. I've been a registered nurse for just over 18 years now. And about 5 years ago, I came across this online business. And, because I was just looking to create more money on the side, while still working full time because just with healthcare, yeah, I mean, nurses get paid pretty well, but living out here in Vancouver, the cost of living is quite high. And so it's just challenging to be able to put money aside every so often. And so that's why I came across this digital business and, jumped in. I mean, it's scary. It was scary for a lot of us jumping in because we don't have the knowledge of how to do this business, but our training really helped people become knowledgeable in this industry, which has allowed a lot of, like what Georgia said, people to have 6 figure, 7 figure salaries in the year, and it's something that they enjoy doing, which is strange because a lot of us I know are in jobs that we are not happy in, or we're stressed, we're overworked, or you're not you're undervalued, and or people tell you when you can and can't go on vacation or when you can take time off. Like it's yeah, the sky's the limit. Has it changes when you switch over to the online space because being your own boss is where a lot of us are hoping to achieve, and I know Georgia's been able to do it quite well as well on her end with being able to grow and expand and change her whole sort of career path. Yeah.
100%. Thank you for that. There's been a lot of people in the world right now that are turning to the online world. If you notice, Paulo, do you notice that a lot of people are leaving their jobs?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, even just the service industries, you go out, there are no servers. And I remember asking the management, and they're like, where are all the people going? They're like, they've either gone back to school, found other jobs, or just left the city because it's too expensive to live in. And that's why a lot of people are, searching for other ways, just even to create other income.
Exactly. I went to the hotel. It's a huge Holiday Inn. And I'm wondering why every time I'm trying to get towels or extra stuff, shampoo, no one's coming. I'm calling, nobody's there.
Yeah.
I'm like, this hotel is huge. It's a big, nice hotel. Why isn't there any workers? And I was gonna complain, Paulo,
Yeah.
and I seen the lady and she was so apologetic. She looked so stressed. And as I'm going, I left my phone case in the pool area.
Yeah.
So I was just like filming without I took my phone off my case and I kept filming the kids and stuff playing. So when I went back to get my phone case, there was this guy in the hallway. Now he's all dressed up and he's like working on a cleaning cart.
Yeah.
So I stop and I'm like, you guys are hard workers. I tell him,
Mhm.
like, these are all hard workers. You're doing a great job. I
Yeah.
realize how stressed they are. I'm like, you are short staff, aren't you? He's like, yes, yes, we are. And he's Mexican.
Mhm.
So I'm like, what's going on? Yeah. He's like, well, to be honest with you, I'm the supervisor of the cleaning. And sometimes I have to clean the rooms because we're short staffed. Nobody wants to work. Like, really? This is in Alberta where, things aren't high price. So no one's leaving Alberta to, gain money because or to live in a lower priced area because it's very cheap to live in Alberta compared to um, BC. But
Yeah.
what I realized is you're right, although people are waking up They're wanting different career path. They're trying to find another way to make money.
Yeah.
And yeah, people are moving to businesses, entrepreneurship. Unfortunately, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I see a lot of people failing. I see a
Hmm.
lot of people trying to get their own brand of clothing, trying to get their own little brand of cups, trying to do, and they're like exhausted because it's not working. And I'm sorry to all of those out there who it's not working. Guys, we have the real deal, the real high-end products that convert into high revenue, the proven system with 6 gold seals of quality, medical grade products. We have traveling
Yeah.
memberships, like literally, it's a vacation club. And anybody that's interested in traveling for less, contact me and follow.
Yeah.
Like literally, we are succeeding above and beyond. One of our business partners from Spain was there, Jorge. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
This young boy, he's only 30 years old and he is a millionaire. I feel like I'm so much older than him, but yet I'm only 34. I don't know why. But anyways,
Yeah.
he has the sweetest spirit. He's a millionaire and he was awarded a Rolex. And just Michelle Arcea was awarded a Rolex. I missed it.
Oh
She
wow.
Yeah, they brought the Rolex in for her. She was awarded the Rolex. So there's a lot of great things going on in our community. This is not a small fries. This is
Yeah.
big money, like
Yeah.
up to 5K sale. Huge incentives from, $600 a month all the way up to $120,000 a month. Just
Yeah.
mean lifetime bonuses that even if you're not making any sales, you are bringing in this no matter what. And yeah, so
Yeah, and I want to
tell us.
touch on I want to touch on just how people are wondering like how does this all work? Like how is our community very successful online? And a lot of it is because our system incorporates automation. And so that covers the webinars presenting the online business system and the model. It covers also the email campaigns, which when I was looking into it and I was reading just like it costs thousands of dollars even just to get an email campaign platform done. But then at the same
Yeah.
time, you have to come up with the content of the email campaigns for each ones that get sent out, which takes a lot of work. And so we have already have that tried and tested with all the different email campaigns that we do. It's been sorted out, and as well as we have coaches on the back end that do the product selling for you. So that's why a lot of people are able to incorporate this online business as a side hustle because they're able to allow the system to do the rest of it because the coaches in the back end take that stress away from you know our independent business owners from being able to because a lot of them are not salespeople. I wasn't a salesperson when I started,
Yeah.
so it was my coach who did a lot of this stuff in the back end. And so whenever a product gets sold, then I make a cut of the commission. And as you advance through each of our business colleagues, that not business the business that we deal with, as you increase in the ranks, a lot of our commissions increase at the same time. So yeah, that's how it really all works. But our information webinar, that's we well, I get my friends and family to watch if they're interested. I get to watch that because it explains in more detail as to how the whole system works. But that's how we've grown. I mean, we are growing. I remember we were just only within North America, and now we're global. We're in pretty much every continent that you can think of, and that's why we've introduced this vacation product on the back end because it's going to allow us to even connect more with all our global colleagues that I call them family. I don't know if I feel the same. Like I don't. I've never met a lot of them in person, but I've met a lot of them online, and that interaction just allows you to get to know them. And by the time you meet them, you feel like you've already met them.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I was like, it was like,
Yeah.
ah, I think it's like brother and sister
Yeah.
from another life.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. There's so many amazing people. And when I went just now on the coaches retreat, there was so many amazing people. Some people that follow me and I've never met before, and they know me so well, and I'm like, hi, and then when you get to know them, it's like, oh my goodness, like, do you feel at home? And all the people that I know on a regular basis are huge leaders in our community that I constantly go to for advice, and they come to me for advice, and we're
Yeah.
best friends. And when you see them again, because I've only met them once, we went on the cruise, and we literally launched our product,
Yeah.
and I met so many amazing. That's when I met Paulo,
Yeah.
and now. yeah, seeing everybody again and seeing some faces that I've never seen before from all the way from Ontario, from Newfoundland. They was from all over. So I was like, wow. And like I said, millionaires and such humble people, such
Yeah,
humble people. Like it's not it's not a far-fetched dream
yeah,
to become, and I'm just gonna say it out there, like for everybody thinking, no, it's not a far-fetched dream to become a millionaire in this business if you work at it. So there's five main streams of income, and seven I say included with all the bonuses.
yeah,
So we're talking Paulo when they were at the coaches retreat, and they were saying millionaires. It's known that millionaires and billionaires are known to have seven streams of income. So look at us. We have uh, four products, right?
yeah,
With our fitness program, the medical grade products, the traveling, the communication. So we do have four products, right?
yeah,
And three that we continue to advertise.
yeah,
And then the bonuses that come from those, right? Not alone, let alone the incentive, the bonuses, and also there's another source of income just by being in our online business community.
yeah,
So I absolutely love the fact that I can see it clearly. Like, and even now, like as me right now and my income that I receive and everything that I'm doing right now, it's only growing and
yeah.
growing and growing. Even if I was to sit here right now and really not advertise, not do much, I know it would still grow
Hmm.
because I have incentives. I already have everything. I have my advertisement. I have everything going for me.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
and that's the one thing too. I also want to mention is just the global and the community support that we have from each other. Starting your own business, just a brick and mortar business in general, is difficult, but an online business is also difficult. But we've been able to create this community of support where you can reach out to anyone within our chatting platform that we use to get support. If you have questions, you just throw it out there, and there are like handful of people all around the world that can help you answer, like to help answer that question. So it's that's I think is the number one reason why a lot of us have been successful, because there's times when I wanted to quit because I was like, what the hell am I getting into, or things aren't working, or like I don't know, any of this, like this is all like it's too much in a way. But when you talk to other mentors, other people within our community, they will just kind of slap you in the face and be like, "What are you
Yeah.
doing? You're sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Just keep moving forward." And so that's what I've been doing. And I mean, I've had like one of my biggest days. I like as a nurse, we make good salaries every month, but I was able to double my salary in a matter of 1 week with a couple
Wow.
sessions.
I love
And after I saw that, that's when I knew this just the how much opportunity there is to make money in this business. And a lot of it too, I think, as I got into this whole owning my own business, initially I got in for the money, but now it's like the reason why I'm getting into it is so I can help other people, show other people that this can actually be something they can achieve as well too. And like you have a foundation. Like when I heard you said you have your own foundation, I'm like, I want to create my own foundation. I want to use that money to help other people become entrepreneurs, help like choirs who don't have the funding to help them get dressed up for their Christmas sort of festival. I want to give them money to them and stuff. So those are things that I want to be able to do once when my business starts becoming more successful. So, um,
oh, I love
yeah,
that.
it's
I love that. So, like, tell us a little bit about you, Paulo. Like, what makes you want to do these things? Are you part of a choir, or tell us a little bit
no.
about your background and you
I
growing up?
remember. So the choir part was just when I attended one of my friend's mother's choir performance, and he was
Yeah.
just telling me how much of an effort they were trying just to raise a couple $1,000s so that they can all get the same uniform. I'm like, I want to be able to, give them money and donate money to them so that they don't have to worry about things like that. So, because I mean, they're providing back to the community, they're giving a performance back to the community, and so that's sort of why I want to do that. And plus, my mom, who's retired, like she's just living on her pension, and she's not really getting time to travel because she doesn't have the cash to do it. And
Yeah.
so that's why I want to be able to help my mom out, and just help her, see more family and just explore more of the world, because she's like any other mother. She's done a lot for me, and I want to give back, and just be that person that my family can go to, if they need, like if they're having financial issues with, if they got laid off in job. I want to be that person to help them, help my nieces and my nephews have a secure future. So
Oh, you're so sweet, Paulo. God bless you. And that's why you are where you are right now.
yeah.
And I want to thank you for everything that you do for us, because Paulo is a huge leader in our community and he constantly helps in the background. The way I see it is like he thinks he doesn't really do anything, but
I
he's always helping with things and giving tips and making sure that we have our lives in our community, because he's the head of everything and making sure we're doing. And to be honest with you, I was joking. I'm like, I would want to always give my testimony because I love inspiring people.
yeah.
And some people come into our community and they don't realize that it's not a get rich scheme. Sometimes it takes a couple months for you to start making 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 a month. Like literally, you're not going to come into the game and make $10,000 tomorrow. This
Yeah.
is a real business, guys. And
Hmm.
some people come in here and they're like, oh, well, I'll work on my business every couple of days and I know I'm going to get rich. No, you have to work on your business every day. Put a couple hours into it on a daily basis and watch boom. Like we have business who are millionaires and make 100 to 200,000 a month,
Yeah.
and they're working on their business like 12 hours a day. Okay, let's just put it that way. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't make that much money a month, but I don't put that much time. I put sometimes 3 hours a day, 2 hours a day, sometimes 5 hours a day. I'll have my late nights.
Yeah.
So, and I'm making a pretty good income. Like I'm literally living in such a beautiful part of the world. I know like right now I'm gonna be my wine glass is like falling. There's no wine in it. It's just water. Um, but yeah, so I'm grateful for the life I live and to be able to even give back to community, like Paulo said, and put my foundation and to be able to live a freedom lifestyle. Like Thito Vivongos, he's not here right now. He is was a construction worker for 15 years. You met Thito. He's full of energy. So um, yeah, he was working in construction for 15 years and he was wasting his life away. Like
Yeah.
he got all his money that he would make, he would literally load on the weekends, drink, live not such a good lifestyle because he was just so upset. He felt like he had nothing. He just would work, 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 and then people would like literally treat him terrible. Like
Yeah.
I've to be honest with you, I've never seen a person work so hard as much as Vito. Whatever he does, he puts his full time effort and love into it, and he does it quick and he does it with all his strength.
Hmm.
So he was very high up there in the construction field in Vancouver. Like he was a very hard worker and got high up there. He became a foreman, and then he went and got higher paid in another job and worked. Um, he used to drive one of those machines, and he just used to do so many things. So I was like, when he seen this business, he seen because we start talking, me and Tito, and like we were dating, and then all of a sudden he was like, what are you doing? How are you making so much money? Is this your only income? That's the question I get so many times, Paulo. Is this the only money you make? Like so many people literally. I'll tell you a little story about my friend in Alberta afterwards that I met up with afterwards. But Tito was like, seriously, is this the only money you make? I'm like, yes. So he's like, okay, I'm going to sign up. So he signed up and he had his coaching call like the same day. So he's like, Georgia, I want to make enough money to leave my job in 6 months. Can you do
Hmm.
that? I'm
Yeah.
like, um, let's do it in 3 months. I told him
Yeah.
because I know if I work with him, and I already know he's giving me all his time already because he won't stop calling me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's already on the phone with me constantly, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm not one of those that like to sit on the phone. I got business to do, and I got five
Yeah.
kids, and I want to go out. I'm not a phone person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, get on board. I'll get you there. So this guy literally Paulo, was on my Zooms constantly. Whoever I was helping, whatever coaching call I was on, he would hop on. He would get on his break. I want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get on that coaching call? Can I listen? And he was hungry for
Yeah.
money and success, and he wanted to get away. If anybody goes onto my page or goes to Ciro Vivancos, Ciro Vivancos, if anybody goes to him, you're going to see he likes to dress nice. He
Mhm.
likes to eat good. He likes that lifestyle. And it's not like I'm one of those that you have to live a great lifestyle and
Yeah.
you need all these materialistic things to be happy. I'm not really like that, to be honest with you, but I want my kids to have a good life. But
Hmm.
he literally hates dirt. He hates to be like being in construction for 15 years. He hated that lifestyle. And he comes from singers, he comes from dancers, he comes from actors, he comes from Spain. Like his family, the way he was brought up, and he's in the music industry. Like, so he didn't like living like that.
Hmm.
So he was hungry for, I want to get out of construction and I want to dress nice. I want to get into music. I want to be famous.
Yeah.
And guess what he's doing now? Now he's playing at places here in Kelowna. He has gigs and he's dressing up and he's playing the trumpet and he's singing and he's dancing, and we're booking him so many places. Like, people are so interested in his story and who he is. He's from Spain. He grew up with music. He can play the guitar. He can play all these instruments. He's living his dream right now. All it took was faith, which obviously he had a lot of faith in me because we were dating. He realized that she's not going to lie to me. She has 5 kids.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing. And I understand a lot of people that are watching or who wants to get into this business. It's hard for them to believe we're making this much money. It's hard for them to believe. But let me tell you something, guys. It didn't come without work. Nothing comes easy in life. This isn't one, two, three, you get rich tomorrow. You have to put your hard work into it. Everybody knows, Paulo, you know what kind of hard worker I am with this business,
Yeah.
right? So everybody knows that I put my time into this. If you want, just a couple thousand extra a month, work on your business a couple hours a day or every other day. And it's very simple. We all have the same platform. We all have the same training. You're going to make it. The only way you won't make it is if you quit. And
Yeah.
the only way you're going to quit is if you don't ask questions and if you don't come along with the business. Go with the support, go with the training.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, did you want to say something, Paulo?
Oh no, I mean, I love how you touched on it because I mean, yeah, it really depends on how much effort you put into the business. And a lot of times, though, I see when I see people fail the business, are the ones that don't ask questions. They're the ones who treat the business like it's a hobby. And so, like for me, I mean, I'm still working full time. I'm doing a contract nursing job, and so I'm working Monday to Friday, but I squeeze it into my day. Like I wake up earlier in the morning so I can work about 45 minutes an hour on my business. I'll work on it at lunch. And then after work, I'll work on it like maybe half an hour or 2 hours, just depending on like how my schedule is. And on weekends, like I'll dedicate time for my business as well. And so, you know, we're not telling people to leave their jobs right now when they switch over and do this business. Like that's a crazy thing to do. You want to be able to do this on the side, and as the income starts increasing, then you can start looking at possibly maybe I can drop from full time to part time or go from like part time to casual, which I was able to do a couple years ago. And yeah, so it's this this just think of this as a platform for you to be able to kind of regress from your full-time job and be able to try something different where it's allowing you to be more control of your time. But we do have people who are very successful in our community who still love their job and they're still doing their job full-time and doing this full-time on the side as well. So it really varies from person to person, but we're just here to tell you guys that this is a vessel where you can actually create more financial security so that you can do the things that you want to do, pursue passions, go on more travel vacations with your family, create more life experiences, improve your quality of life. Because I mean, we all have the same time in the day. It's just a matter how you're going to use that time. And it took a while for me to understand that, but I mean, just sit there and ask yourself, like, look at how much time you spend on a day working for somebody else. Most people are working 8 to 12 hours a day on average for somebody else. If you can use 1 hour of that day to spend it on you enhance your life so that you can create a better future, why not do that? Because there's a lot of money out there. They're printing money left, right, and center. So there's a lot of money out there, and we have been able to create a system that allows us to, let people earn 4, 5, 6 figures a month or seven.
Yeah.
So it's here. It's we are, like I said, I mentioned, we're sitting on a gold mine, and we're here to support everyone who joins our community and wants to um, help improve their quality of life. So
Amen. I love that. Thank you for that. And you're so right. Like, I was really shy in the beginning to ask questions. All
yeah,
my business partners who are watching, and to everybody who wants to get started, like in the beginning, I'm going to be totally honest with you, and a lot of people frown upon this with me, but I do kind of hold my business partners' hands in the beginning. I want to set them up properly, and I
yeah,
check on them. I'm like, okay, you're in. Okay, you got your business ID. Let's Zoom the next day. I need to make sure you're going through your training properly. So I do pretty much set them up. Like
yeah,
that's what I usually do. And then about a couple days later, they have their website created by our tech team. So I'm like, okay, let's get your first ad out. So I do help them with their first Google and YouTube ad. And usually I give them my YouTube ad in the beginning, and I set them up fully with their Google ad, because the thing is the sooner you get your ad set up, the sooner you start making money.
yeah,
So once they do that, like they pretty much don't really need me. But they ask me questions here and there, and I just keep checking on them. I check their stats and I check everything. So I'm going to answer a little bit of questions here, because I see some people asking some questions here, and I'm going to answer them. And before I answer these questions, I want to say something. This today we're talking about how you can make an incredible income online. That's why I put it that I wanted people to hear that there was millionaires created in this business, and I know eventually billionaires. In Jesus' name, I proclaim it.
yeah.
So it's a legit business, but it's not just about the money. I'm going to
Mhm.
be totally honest with you. Even before we talked about me and Paula was talking backstage, it's about the people, and I've grew wonderful relationships, and these people are real and not trying to get you. And you surround yourself with 5 amazing people, and even more, hundreds of people, and you're going to be like that. Surround yourself with more successful people than you. So I'm going to say hello to a few people here. Um, Watching from live from North Vancouver. Woo, woo, woo. Hi,
It's close to
Sabrina.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Saying 100%. Oh, from Alberta. I was just in Alberta, Mary. Watching in Canada. What part of Canada? You are welcome. So, and we have a question. Do you need to start up money? So he's probably asking, do you need startup money? So our workshop is free. You do
Yeah.
not need any money to watch our free workshop, our free training. And from there, you will see all the information. Of course, nothing is free in life, like, but literally to sign up, it is like nothing to sign up. And if you choose to sign up, we give you your training for free. You get a coach, a mentor, you get all of your website created, your funnel, which is attached to your website. It's a sales funnel, and the system that runs 24/7. You do not ever have to pay for your training. So you get that all included, and your business runs for you 24/7, which usually costs like $20,000, $30,000 for these systems.
Yeah.
So I want to point, it is totally free to watch
Yeah.
our training and the workshop. So if anybody here today is interested in finding more about this business and how we can get you started, what we're doing in the online world, what your next step would be, you can literally go to our websites. Mine is georgiawilliams.ca,
And
and Paulo's, sorry,
is
go on.
onepaulo.com on there.
So if you go to our websites, you're going to be prompted to add your name and your email to watch our free workshop. That's what you need to do. Watch our free workshop, add your name and your email, and we'll send it to you personally. And if you don't have time when our workshop is live, you can watch the replay ASAP. As soon as you add your name and your email, you're taken right away to the replay.
Yeah.
And you'll see that I hosted that replay. Paulo may have hosted the one on his page too. And if you see this live on any of our business partners' pages, it means that we personally mentored and coached them to help other people to get started. So they will have the ability to help you get started. Reach out to them, Ask them for the workshop, and they'll send it to you ASAP. Did you want to let anybody know anything else before we go, Paulo?
No, I mean, other than just like, yeah, it's like with any other business, there is startup costs with anything, but people forget to realize that this is a business, and a lot of it is tax write-offs because you are run your own business. So there's a lot of incentives in general, just having your own business for taxes. So yeah, a lot of it I find you can get that money back at the end of the year. So um, which I,
Amen. And it's such, sorry, go on.
oh no, no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say it's such a small startup fee. You'll see it when you watch the workshop. It's
Yeah,
literally less than 200. Let's just put it that way. So you
yeah.
can get fully started, even less than 500, you can get fully started in this business. Let's just put it like that, guys. So we'd have nothing to hide. We're clear, transparent, and we are legit. I'm here right now as a coach CEO. I am registered here in Canada. I have even a foundation. I have my social status to be put on this because I'm not just an online business owner. I'm also a president, CEO, and coach, helping people worldwide, and I have my foundation growing all over the world. So I do not want to put my self out there like that. I am known to be a social media expert right now. So my reputation is on the line. If my
Yeah.
reputation is on the line, I'm going to make sure I'm doing something really good. And whatever I do, I put my whole heart into it. And I didn't tell that story about my friend. I met her in she's in Edmonton, and she was like, I came. She's my best friend from Kamloops. She seen when I first started this business. Shout out to Arjuba. They're originally from Pakistan,
Yeah.
and she seen me grow. Paulo, she seen me. Then I had a broken down car. I got divorced. He took all the cars, all the beautiful cars, because it was underneath his name. He left, and I had nothing. And even before he left, literally, I was living on my child tax benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was just starting this business, and I started to succeed. I started to boom. He never wanted me to be in this business. He never wanted me to do anything with this, and he never wanted to help me. So I don't want to badmouth anybody, but it's the truth. It's life. It's facts
Mm-hmm.
right now. Real talk. That's why it's real talk right now. So she's seen that. And she's seen where I am now. She's seen the house I'm living in. She's seen I live in West Kelowna. And literally, we talk about a lot of people leaving BC and moving to Alberta because it's so expensive here, they say.
Mm-hmm.
And she sat down seriously and looked at me in the eyes. Like she wants to know. Because she wants to read me.
Yeah.
Because me and her are like that. Like we can feel things with people. She's like, so this is the only money. This is the only thing you do. I'm like, yeah. She's like, really? I'm like, yes. She's like, you don't do anything else. I'm like, no. This is the only. She asked me like 5 times. I'm laughing. I'm like, Arjuma, this is the only business I have. Do you want to get started? Yes.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, we talked so much and we were so excited to see each other. I didn't even have time to tell her about the business or
Yeah.
her husband because we just missed each other so much. But I told her we can always talk online
Yeah.
because I'm going to be totally honest with you. I enjoy my life. I have fun. I don't sit there and talk business all day. We didn't do that. I'm going to be totally honest. We didn't do that at the retreat either. We
Yeah.
watched everybody do their performances, but when we were talking, we're hugging, we're dancing. Do you know that Darren was dancing? It was so cute. So it was like everybody was teaching each other to dance, and you
Yeah.
don't even understand, guys. Whoever's watching, you're missing out not just on a more freedom lifestyle, but you're missing out on an incredible community that is real and beautiful and wonderful. And you just got a taste from me and Paulo today.
Yeah. I know we want to end it soon, but there's just a individual here that just has that question about if there's some top profitable, stable, and small capital-based type businesses that I can think of. And I don't know any other ones that are profitable in the sense that because a lot of the ones that we have within our whole system, we do have like we have the products in the backend system, but we're doing it from an online perspective and not an offline perspective. But because the way our system is designed in the online space is that um, we're able to do a lot of that product selling on the back end, whereas a lot of people who are doing it in the offline space, they're having to do it like the Tupperware style back in the days where you're going door to door or you're doing like Tupperware parties in order to sell the products. But with our system, that's not required for people who start the business. So I don't know, like I can't think of any other businesses? Because I know there's people within our business community who actually did like drop shipping on Amazon. They've done other what is it, drop shipping. They've done other, I can't even think of the other ones, but yeah, they were doing all the other sort of online stuff that didn't have our system incorporated into their business, and that's where they were not able to become very successful in it. Um, what we have.
It's us. Spring, is it Spirig? Goose? Oh my goodness, I don't even know what the name is on here, but it's us. It's us. We are the most profitable business you will ever see with incentives, like I said, all the
Mhm.
way up to 100K. And that's a very small startup fee. If you want to see what we're talking about, message me. Okay, she's commenting from, or he is, sorry, he's commenting from YouTube on my YouTube channel. Go
Okay.
to georgiawilliams.ca. Add your name in georgiawilliams.ca or go to my channel. If you click on my channel and you go to my channel where my profile is, you'll see free workshop. There's a button there. Click on free workshop and it will take you to my website. You can add your name and your email. If you add your name and your email, you'll see the workshop. You'll see everything. You see how small the startup cost is. So we're not keeping anything, but we're going to tell you the truth. There's nothing out there that I've seen, witnessed, or was told by anybody that's more better. Like we talked about that even at our coaches retreat. We had people pay like hundreds of thousands of dollars to get our information. They do. I'm not joking you. Like literally, we said, guess how much people usually pay to be at a retreat like this with people making 6 and 7 figure income. They said, guess how much?
No,
That $20,000 and $30,000.
oh yeah, that,
Isn't that crazy, Paulo?
yeah. I mean, look at like when
To,
I
to get,
go to Grant Cardone's, like his seminars or those bigger spokespeople, um, you're paying a lot of money to be able to get access to that information that they know. So I'm not
yeah,
surprised. Yeah. Yeah.
I recorded some of it. I don't know if I think Mike was recording it, but I'm going to share it with all my team because this is worth a lot. Like this is how we are earning 6 and 7 figures. So and I literally got a lot of tips and I know a lot. I'm grateful for the advertisement part. Like I'm really my cup of tea is the advertisement and that's the whole thing you need because if you don't know how to advertise good, you're not going to do anything online and free or paid advertising both. But what I heard, oh my goodness, from some of our business partners, Dave and Roxanne, Rico, like we have Filipino business partners, African business partners, and they're super business minded. And they're like booming and telling us their strategies and what to do and how they became millionaires and how they became 6 and 7 figure and what their tips are. And it's like my eyes opened up and I'm like, why? I was doing that. I'm going to do it again, or I'm going to go more full force on it. Or it's awesome. So God bless everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you
Yeah.
for
Thanks
answering
for,
that. Thank you for coming on today with me.
anytime.
Um,
It's always great to chat with you.
yeah, thank you all. God bless you for your comments. I love you all. Go to our
Bye,
website,
everyone.
message us privately if you want. We'll answer your questions.
Yeah.
Love you all. See you later.